All right, I enjoy teaching, training, doing Zooms, okay, but I record them. So I have a lot more value, I think, to you folks by having recordings of things that I do, okay? I do love the excitement of live radio, okay? I've been in radio off and on 35 some odd years. I love microphone, live video, maybe a 7-second delay. And oh my God, I'm in heaven. Okay. I love to create laughter and music and just fun things on FM radio or podcast or just stream it online. Okay. I'm an adrenaline junkie when it comes to live. And and every day I have quite a bit of people in several of my companies that want me to do live Zoom training all the time. Okay. And what I have to say is my day it's all over the place. One day I got to get up early to go help produce a car show. And then another one, I might have to do some voiceover work. And then another one, I might just get up and have to go pee and go back to bed because I went to bed at 3 a.m. And then on some days, I like to get up early actually. All right. Do a little light workout. I built a gym down the hallway here and have me a little, I don't know, maybe a coffee, about 2-3 gallons worth. Put some cream and some flavoring in it. And I love to just create content. All right. It could be an email. It could be an inbox to somebody. It could be me just answering a lot of things, usually emails and people on my inbox of Facebook. And I love all of it. I encourage it. The more questions you ask, I think you're going to get better at duplicating and getting signups in whatever business you're in or in my businesses that I promote. Okay. Everything I do is based on duplication. So if you guys get better at being more confident on video or how to approach or talk about any business, it's going to benefit me financially. Because if you have more sales, I'm going to make more money. And in some of my businesses, if I have a lot of sales, all right, we just call it like spillover. Okay. A little bit of change, a little bit of chingalingy might go in your pockets. Okay. I don't really focus on that. I just like to recruit and talk about a business. If I still believe in it and I like it and I have the time, I love doing video and I record everything I do and I like to put it on my YouTube channel. Okay. And I'll post links to it either through Facebook or maybe one of my social media platforms. Facebook is always my favorite. But when it comes to having a daily live Zoom, I just can't do it. Okay. But I can record an insane amount. If I wanted to, and if I didn't have other interests, and I'm not looking to retire, I love to work. I'm the other way around. I don't think I can retire. Several times in my life, I've made enough money where I can take years off and just travel and do things. And I've done that. And I was bored off my frickin' butt. Okay. I need to work and feel like I'm valuable with people asking me questions, or I can ask you questions or meet and have laughters. And I've got to have a lot of things going on. Otherwise, my ADD elemental P will just freak out to the max. Okay. I love to record stuff and just upload on my YouTube channel. Okay. So I need to just start promoting my YouTube channel a little more. I know that you guys are probably watching from my YouTube channel now, but some people they find like a recording of something that I posted on social media or through like a Facebook link, for example. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll show you the YouTube link right here. Okay. Now my username is Cory J. Now my middle initial is just a letter J. So Cory J. Draper. If you just search for that in YouTube, you're going to come right to this. Okay. Right there. And what I always do is I post a link to my videos because I can go to my home page or shorts or live or playlist and everything else, store. Okay. But I like you to mostly just go to my videos because that's my goal with YouTube. Okay. I like my videos. I like my long form videos. I have a bunch of short ones too, where they're 15 seconds or maybe less than 60. But I love this link, excuse me, guys, that I'm highlighting at the top of your screen. Okay. The youtube.com, of course, and then the Cory J. Draper /videos. I put this link all over the place. So if you look below this video, you'll find the link. Okay. Please subscribe to this channel. I do a lot of teachings. And some are live Zooms, but then they're all recorded. And if you're watching this video right now, obviously it's been recorded. Okay, I do very little live. Although, like I said, I love it. If I didn't have other interests and work and other things I like to do, I love going live. I'd go 5 times a day. I just love it. That's my adrenaline. Okay, and 50 gallons of coffee. So anyway, if you have any questions, don't be shy. Okay, there's a lot of people that are going to say, well, don't bug me. And well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to automate everything so you can have that lifestyle you've always wanted of sitting on your ass doing nothing. And all you got to do is just pay for something, turn on a switch, and happy days are here again. I just can't count enough pennies and nickels and dimes when it comes down to my deposits every day or hour. So I'm the other way around. I don't care if there's millions of bucks coming in a day. I like the interaction. Okay. I've learned a lot over the last couple of years. My background is radio. I've owned 4 nightclubs. I'm actually remodeling a big old club right now. And I've done a lot of other stuff too, just, traditional semi-truck business. I've owned a mortgage company and a car dealership, believe it or not, in Las Vegas. So, but most everything I do relies on ratings, people listening or coming to my clubs, listening to my radio shows, or at least trusting me to drive big semi-trucks to point A to B, or coming into my dealership and buying my cars, bikes. I even sold trailers and motorcycles. Okay. I still rely on you folks to hopefully either know me, like me, trust me, somehow find me. Okay. And that's I don't know if it's a trick or a skill. Okay. But you're going to have to learn certain things too if you do this online biz. You got to at least somehow, and I think you'll agree, you can be the smartest person. All right, be a Harvard scientist or work at NASA or whoever the smartest person is in this day and age. We always think of Albert Einstein and the guy with the electric box on his voice. But right now, you've got to somehow get eyeballs on your biz or your product. Okay. And if it takes wearing a yellow shirt, all right, you got to admit this Hummer shirt I bought, just a bright yellow color kind of gets your attention. All right. If you have some interesting things on your walls that separate you from just a blank wall, like you're going to find most people, hey, you know what? Don't have a distracting back wall. All right. That way they'll focus on your voice, focus on you. All right. That's cool. But in my experience, I've gotten a lot of signups and have made a lot of money because people are into Funko Pop dolls, Legos, Kiss, Hot Wheels, or more. Okay, but that's just me. You got to come up with your own thing, your own style. All right, if you want to do a video, great. If you want to pay someone to do a video for you, awesome. If you want to learn how to write content and, I don't know, maybe how to email properly, according to policies and whatnot, great. And if you want to post on social media from Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or more, home run. The more you learn how to do and make fun, the better. It's all about content. But it's got to be somehow humorous, fun, sexy. What I recommend, sometimes just go to a social media platform like Instagram. People haul ass on it. Your thumb almost gets tired. And see what videos get your attention other than hot girls doing makeup or jumping jacks in bikinis. I am very shallow and I watch or look at every one of those. But I love cars and bikes and trucks and whatnot. But I mean, if there's someone just talking, I don't know, maybe walking and talking, sitting in their car, driving and talking. A lot of people just sit at a chair like I'm doing, talking to a webcam or their cell phone. But see if their mannerism or what they're saying or their style, is it something that you can emulate? And you don't want to copy, but if something gets your attention, like for real, you probably have the attention span of a goldfish like me. Okay, a goldfish only retains memory, I read the other day, only of 5 seconds. So in that little fish bowl, they're not bored because they don't remember what they did 5 seconds ago, and on and on. But somehow you got to be a little fun, humorous, compelling, mysterious, and you can do it. You can do it. I have courses on how to learn how to do it, and there's a lot of free information you can just find on YouTube channel. But if you trust yourself, just look at other videos, how people talk, what they dress like. Do you like ones where people are behind their steering wheel parked? Do you like the ones where people are just kind of walking around and in selfie mode, just reflecting on things for about a minute or two, and then at the end, they invite you to a link? All right. Whatever gets your attention, why don't you try? Okay. That's what I do. Except I like to look at 50 people or businesses and see what they're doing. Okay. Everyone's different. So anyway, guys, I always like to make my just normal videos 10 minutes, and I just hit the mark. So let me just show you my link. All right. I'm a big fan of YouTube, and I'm a big fan of this company here. It's only been out about a week or so. I think 10 days to be official. I love saveclub.com. Just go there. I want you to watch a capture page. It looks like that. Just watch that YouTube video. It's the founder, Charlie. His real name's Charles, but I call him Charlie. Fill out this information. Click that little orange button. You're going to get an email of more information. You can opt out if you don't want any more emails. Or if you want to join, just open the email from Save Club, and you can join at your leisure. Okay? And if you join, I'm going to be very proud of you, and I'm going to send you all information, just email, of everything I do. Okay? Then don't be shy. You can ask me questions anytime. Cory at CoryDraper.com. I think you can see that right underneath my link of I love saveclub.com. All right, guys. Thanks for the last 11 minutes of your life, okay? And appreciate you. All right. Have a good one. We'll talk to you next video. See you guys.